We want to begin in Lompoc, where a man is dead following an officer-involved shooting that happened overnight. As KSBY News reporter Jacob Dizon explains, the criminal activity all started late Thursday night at a convenience store.
At approximately 1:18 early Friday morning, Lompoc police officers arrived here at the Circle K gas station off the 1400 block of Ocean Avenue, responding to reports of an attempted armed robbery and carjacking. I'm KSBY News reporter Jacob Dizon covering your community in Lompoc, where once units arrived on scene, an officer-involved shooting ensued, leaving one man dead. Sergeant Scott Morgan with the Lompoc Police Department says roughly 2 hours prior to the shooting, a now deceased man robbed a clerk at the Circle K, getting away with alcohol and cash. He tells me officers tried searching for him, but he ran away from the scene.
About 1:18 a.m., they were called back to a subject that was once again armed, and he was at the pumps, and he had attempted to carjack victim.
He says the attempted carjacking victim then escaped their vehicle through the passenger side and then dialed 911. In the meantime, Sergeant Morgan says the armed man then tried robbing the Circle K again, and after an unsuccessful attempt, he exited the store where he was confronted by Lompoc police officers.
That's when LPD officers met him near the front door and engaged him, and an officer-involved shooting ensued.
According to Lompoc police, officers provided medical aid to the man until first responders arrived, but he was pronounced dead at the scene. Hours later, Carlos Izquierdo and his hazmat crew were called in to clean up.
Basically, we sanitized everything. That way, it's not biohazard anymore. So we just clean it all up, sanitize it, and then we're in and out of here in, 30 minutes.
Police say after the officer-involved shooting took place, Santa Barbara County Sheriff deputies also arrived to conduct their own investigation. Izquierdo, who's also a resident of the Lompoc community, admits he was shaken up to learn what happened.
I think it's pretty wild, to be honest, but you can't really control what people do, you know? So thank you Lompoc Police Department for, protecting the city as they do.
Sergeant Morgan adds that the identity of the man will be withheld until his next of kin is notified.
All the officers are okay, and nobody else was hurt that I'm aware of.
Portions of Ocean Avenue along 7th Street saw brief closures Friday morning while Lompoc police and sheriff deputies were on scene investigating. Sergeant Morgan encourages anyone with information to reach out to police. The last deadly officer-involved shooting to happen in Lompoc was in October 2021, where the officer's use of force was justified. In Lompoc, Jacob Dizon, KSBY News.